What's up, Fragrance family? How you doing? Back again in the lounge. Welcome with your boy Wood. Here today to talk about some more fragrances, of course. And one of my favorite houses, Bond Number 9. Been purchasing from Bond Number 9 for a little while now, and they never disappoint. But today, I want to talk about two of my most favorite Bond Number 9s, my top two out of the several that I have. And those are Nomad and Greenwich Village. Now, what I like about Bond Number 9 is that the house is, most of the colognes, I think all of them pretty much, are named after streets and areas in New York City. And me being up north, a North Central Jersey guy, I'm always going to have a love for that. Bond Number 9 is a great house, and they make a lot of great fragrances. But we're going to jump right into these two that, to me, so far, are two of the best that they make. And I'm going to start with Nomad. Nomad is a great men's and women's fragrance. Both. It's unisex. Nomad just smells so good. It is... Its sillage is great, in my opinion. The lingering after you walk away, you're definitely going to leave an impression. The projection is great. It's just a great smelling, adult, sensual, sexy cologne perfume, whichever you want to call it. Cologne for men, perfume for women. It is something... I just love the way it smells, man. Really. I want to say this might have been my third or fourth niche purchase of the many that I have now. And I actually was, like other times, going there to get something else, smelled this, and it was just, I had to have it. The notes, we'll talk about the notes for a minute. The top notes are quince, pears, black currant, rose, argarwood, which is a oud, right? Then it's orris, violet leaves. Those are the middle notes. The base notes are amber, vanilla, and sandalwood. Now, as you've seen already in the reviews that I've done, I think just about everything that I've done has some type of vanilla in it, and probably the majority of them have some type of oud. Those are two of my favorite, notes in fragrances. I definitely, and sandalwood is probably up there as well. This is such a sexy fragrance. It's a fragrance that definitely, absolutely, you want to wear on a date night. This is a date night fragrance. It's also a fragrance that you might want to wear if you're out, if you're single and you out just, hanging out and want to, you walk up on someone and it's a conversation starter, catches them like, oh, because there's brothers. I know a lot of you know this, and if you don't, outside of just your physical appearance, and obviously, if a woman thinks that you're attractive, you're attractive. But I promise you, if you walk up on her and you smell good too, that's going to be, it's just going to put you that far ahead in the game as far as just your presence and your aura. And it's something that women absolutely take note to. And, it's part of that grooming, right? You got to look good, you feel good, smell good. All of that is important. And I can promise you, Nomad is going to have you there. If you're almost there, Nomad is going to put you over the top. This is a must-have. If you're into niche fragrances, it's probably a toss-up between this and the next one I'm getting ready to do is my two favorites. And I love Bond Number 9. And yes, so Nomad, Bond Number 9, definitely check it out. This size right here is a 3.3 fluid ounce. Runs roughly about $450. You might be able to find it, but I know lots of times Bond Number 9 is always doing, if you sign up with them with your email, they just had one just recently, and I think it might end today. a 15% off. I'm always getting emails from them. So Bond number 9, Nomad, check it out. Next fragrance that we have is Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village is, Greenwich Village, yeah. Greenwich Village, another one. This is a sexy fragrance. Bond number 9, the Nomad, is something that I probably will wear all year round, to be quite honest with you. Greenwich Village is something that I'm going to wear more in the spring and the fall, going into winter. It's just, in my opinion, it's the sillage, it's just more of a heavier scent to me. The Nomad may project a little more, but the Nomad is more of a fruitier. And even though this also has some fruits in it, I'm going to talk about the notes. This right here, this is more, even though they're both men and women, this right here is just a more stronger scent to me. And that might be because of the base note, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, right? So the notes on this, and I know I always got to read them because I'll mispronounce something in a minute, right? Is lychee, that's the top note, lychee, cassis, mandarin orange, water lilies, middle notes, water lilies, peony, and jasmine. Your base notes are ambrosin, praline, vanilla, musk. That's what really comes out in this one, and oak moss. So I think those base notes with that oak moss and this musk really sets this apart. This right here, yeah. This is that more that grown. You know what I mean? This is a grown fragrance. This is you with the big boys and the big girls. This ain't no little kid fragrance right here. This is something you wear, and again, that sillage. When you walk away, they're still going to be thinking about you. Smell them. If you hug somebody, they're like, "Oh, I can still smell you." This too, in my opinion, based on me having worn it and been out, this is another one that is very heavily complimented. Both of these fragrances are heavily complimented, both of them. They're both fragrances that, either on a date or when I'm out, you get a compliment about it. Or they ask, what are you wearing? Or, the next day, you talk a couple days later, they're like, I can still smell you or whatever, which in my opinion is great, right? Because that means you're on their mind, period. And that's what it's all about, right? Bond number 9, again, Greenwich Village, right? Nomad. These are two great fragrances. My top 2 fragrances in Bond. I have about 5 or 6 others that I really, really like, and they're great as well. But if I had to go, if you were to tell me, okay, what 2 Bond number 9s do you have to have out of all of those? You can't do without. These are going to be the 2 tops that I just have to have. Nomad, Greenwich Village. Again, Greenwich Village, also, this is a 3.3 ounce, same thing. About the same price, $4.50 for this. They do come in a small, I think, a 2.2 ounce, I think. But again, you can check that out, Neiman Marcus, Saks. Again, I don't do these for any type of publicity for anybody else. This is just what I like, right? And I just like to share. I'm always asking you guys if there's something that you like, something that you recommend. Definitely leave the comments. Let's talk about it, right? It might be something that I haven't tried yet, but I appreciate all the feedback. You guys, if you like my videos, I definitely thank all the people who have subscribed in the last couple of weeks. Please continue checking me out, giving feedback, and checking out my content. Like it, subscribe to it, tell your friends. And yeah, I'm here. See you next week. Until then, hey, stay smelling good. What is out, y'all?